From divine Sister the light Adrienne Elise. Mercury caught up to the sun for last week's Leo full moon, as we reconcile and clarify what the last Mercury retrograde. Mercury in Sagittarius made 3 squares to Saturn and 3 oppositions to Jupiter during the last retrograde, massively triggering this epic generational square. Mercury has now made it to the sign of Pisces, and this week will come into square with Jupiter in Gemini and a conjunction with Saturn for another facet to the story. The Sagittarius retrograde was about getting back on the epic quest of what this whole evolution is about. Mercury in Pisces is helping us to understand the past age, what needs to be healed and adjusted in order to move forward in the correct direction. Jupiter in Gemini just turned direct and is putting the pressure on for us to speak our truth. Saturn is just exiting retrograde shadow in Pisces and moving into new territory. Mercury's conjunction with Saturn in Pisces is about moving the timeline forward, according to the original dream, the quest for the Holy Grail. In order to do that, we need to uncover what has been hidden. We are creating our new world as we speak. Mercury triggering the square is urging us to make the necessary adjustments to move the whole game forward. We are feeling a few long-standing transits which will flavor the next couple of months. Neptune is just finishing up an exact conjunction with the north node of the moon. We are finding a new way forward, out of the fog of delusions and back into the mother's original dream. This is telling us that the adjustment which needs to be made is for each of us to find our true north, our passion, our dream, our message. We are preparing to march forth into new territory. Focus as much as you can, with every moment and every breath, on the dream that brought you here, and see and know that is wildly, passionately blooming. It's joy that takes back our reality. This is an amazing moment we have been working towards for many lifetimes. Let's go. Mars has retrograded back to 17 degrees of Cancer, and will hang out there until turning direct on February 24th. The wounded warrior has found his way back to the arms of the divine feminine. He has repledged his undying support and admiration for the creation energy under her stead. Now our Mars can move forward in fighting for her world, her way, what we have always dreamed of. It's ours and we must demand it back. Mars squared up with Chiron at the beginning of February and will again after turning direct in the 3rd week of March. We will be feeling the energy of the square into April. The wounded warrior fights for life at his last breath. Lying in the dirt, he finds her and comes back home. With everyone on the team, we can move forward without a hitch. Mars has some time for deep meditation, sitting at 17 degrees Cancer for the next few weeks. He is transforming his relationship to the mother. He is releasing the shame of failure for not being able to protect her sacred body. But he has forgiven himself and is ready to once again stand by her side. Mars retrograde is suffering in impotence and stagnation, but also being blessed from above. Mars is enshrined to Saturn in Pisces, a very helpful influence which we will feel through the month of April. This harmonizing transit is pointing all of us back into alignment with her, our true north. Mars turns direct on February 24th and will transit back into the sign of Leo on April 19th for a triumphant return to his well-earned, righteous glory, a devoted protector and honorer of all that is most precious. Welcome the return of the divine masculine by the side of the goddess, ready to take us all back to Mother's Garden. From AdrienneElise.com.